Oh, it's Michaela. So yeah, finally, COVID has broken through my defense systems. Um, 2.5 years of avoiding it. Wow, it's been a long time. I don't know how I went for 2.5 years without getting it, but yeah, I've had it for about 4 days now. Um, yeah, for main symptoms I have is just feeling really fatigued and sleeping way too much, like 10 hours sleep a night. It, um, Last night was strange because I woke up and I was like in a pool of water, like my whole body was like soaking wet, and it was awful. Really, it was like quite uncomfortable, and then I sort of had to wake up and dry myself and go back to bed. And it wasn't very nice, and sort of blocked sinuses and coughing, and kind of feels like a bit of a chest cold sort of thing going on. Because I used to vape quite a lot, so I guess that didn't help. But it's kind of going away. Um, Had quite a on and off fever running, so like it would just come about sporadically, and it'll get quite high. I have a thermometer, so I was like checking. It was like 38.5 degrees Celsius, which is should be 37. So it's quite fever conditions, and you kind of feel cold and you're shaking and you're trying to warm up, but then you try to warm up and it's the wrong thing to do because your body's too hot. But that's fever, and luckily I didn't get the diarrhea with it, because that comes along with the fever. I think I'm going to be alright. It's day 4 now. I've got to sit in this room for like 8 days and getting bored. I'm just watching movies and TV and stuff, and yeah, and you think a lot. You sort of think a lot when you're sitting around. I heard something on news today. It was quite funny because it was like a gay guy that was like presenting that his struggles of adversity and um, acceptance and all that. And it was quite funny because his story was like almost pretty similar to mine. It's like he didn't want to admit that he was the way he was, but finally, when he admitted that that's how he was, then he could feel happy about himself and move on with his life. And that's kind of where I am. It's like before I could admit how I was and that's who I am. Um, there's a lot of self-hatred and criticisms that you actually abuse that you give to yourself, which is makes it really hard because like you shouldn't be abusing yourself like for something that you can't control. That's not your fault, and um, along with all the other stuff that goes along with it. So if you're trans and you actually realize that about yourself, and you can actually just move forward, and um, I've probably said this 1,000 times in my videos, but I think it's a point of internal peace that you get. That's like there's still going to be a lot of dramas in your life. Like there's a lot of trouble and a lot of dramas, but the sort of peace you get inside yourself, like just saying, "Well, this is the way it is, and it's what I've got to do, and what are you going to deal with, and so what?" Yeah, it's a it's a happy place to be internally, I think. Um, and then you can make changes to yourself, and have surgeries and all sorts of things, and HRTs, and yeah. So it's moving forward, and yeah, there's always going to be people that have problems with who you are, how you are, but as long as you're happy yourself, who cares? Yeah. But yeah, hopefully I get better. Just feel really run down. I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not. No, I'm eating pretty well and stuff, and I'll be alright. Everybody's gonna get it sooner or later. It's one of those diseases that you can't run from. But yeah, keep on keeping on, and have a good day, good week, and catch you later.